Hey BoLS fans, AdamHarry back again with another model showcase. Today we have another really cool historical mini painted by my buddy Mike Travis, one of the locals here, one of the regulars at BoLS. This is the German King Tiger, arguably one of the biggest, scariest, meanest tanks on the World War II battlefield. I'm sure staring in the barrel of one of those bad boys was quite a sight to behold and quite intimidating. So with that said, Mike, what can you tell us about this awesome German King Tiger?
Well, for this beast, I decided that I wanted to take my hand at the German ambush camouflage scheme. It's one of the most interesting looking schemes that German tanks had in World War II, and also one of the most time intensive to really paint onto a tank.
Well, your dedication truly shows. It looks amazing. I probably would have gone blind twice painting this tank. Really cool decal work again on this tank, but what was one of the big reasons that you wanted to paint the German King Tiger?
Well, first of all, the King Tiger is a very big tank, so no matter what scale you're playing on, it's going to be one of your bigger models. And I sort of saw that as an opportunity to really do a lot with the surfaces that I had. And you know, it's a really big tank with a lot of relatively flat-looking surfaces, so you really have to do a lot to make it really stand out and, you know, sort of jazz it up. And this camouflage pattern, I think, was perfect for doing that, for really giving a lot of character to a model that otherwise would seem really kind of boxy.
Oh yeah, this is a very hefty tank, and no matter what scale, like you were saying. Can you talk about some of the techniques that you used and some of the color choices that you made when painting the King Tiger here?
Well, the techniques I used to paint this were time intensive, but not really terribly advanced. As you can see, there's not, you know, a huge amount of highlighting or anything. It's fairly minor highlighting. Really, the big part is getting your pattern down so that it's a sort of realistic pattern. It actually breaks up the outline of the tank, but also at the same time looks interesting. And then comes the long process of putting tiny dots everywhere all over the tank, and then having to clean it up when you make a dot that's too big or just doesn't look right where it is. And, you know, that sort of iterative process of getting the dots right. In terms of the colors, really, I just went with Flames of War's, you know, recommended 3 colors for painting German tanks. For the yellow in particular, though, I went with Middlestone. I always try to incorporate that into any kind of German yellow, like tanks that I'm painting. I'll sometimes throw in a little bit of something else just to give it a little bit more strength if I'm painting onto something that I think the yellow needs a little bit more strength behind it. Then that's what I'll do.
Very cool. Well, thanks again for stopping by the BoLS studio and showing us these really cool models, these historicals. Keeping hope alive for the historical gamers out there. Okay, AdamHarry for BoLS signing off. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.